All right, guys, so I have very dirty brushes here. So these are brushes that I have been using with oil paints. So there's a bit of a process to clean oil paint from brushes. And I'm gonna give you my approach to this. And by the way, if you use this every time after each session, you will have brushes for a very long time. This is something that you also have to do for acrylic brushes, because otherwise the acrylic dries very quickly and your brush will harden and then it'll be ruined. You're gonna have to throw it away. So the first thing that you want to do, whether working with acrylics or oils, you want to get rid of the excess of the brush by using a rag or a paper towel, anything that you have in hand. I always like to use old t-shirts or an old kitchen towel like I have right here, and I want to get rid of most of it. So notice this is where I started, and I'm moving around trying to find an edge or an area that it's clean. Also, the other thing that's really important is to use gloves, especially when you're working with oil paint. So notice how much accumulation of paint there is. And again, I'm just gonna move around in order to get rid of the excess material. Sometimes I just like to scrape a little bit the brush onto my towel to just get rid of as much as the material as possible. And then finally, I think this has very little, because this I use for glazing, but there is a little bit of paint in there. So again, I'm just going to blot my brush as much as possible. I'm being gentle with it. I want to take good care of the brush. So I'm going to place my rag away. And now, guys, I always use Murphy's oil. By the way, I don't know who makes this, but this is a great product for cleaning brushes. Trust me, I'm not part of this company and I have no association to this company, but it is wonderful to clean brushes and also your wood floors. So look how much material. I don't want this in my sink. So again, I used Murphy's oil. I'm actually blotting, trying to get rid of as much oil that is inside of the brush itself. Notice how much color is coming out. Isn't that unbelievable? I already blotted several times. And then I'm going to do it one last time. Again, I'm being gentle. I like being rough with my brushes. And grab a paper towel. And finally, just rinse your brush, getting rid of Murphy's oil and then any remnants of oil paint. So I'm going to do it one last time just to make sure. See, now the brush, the soap is coming out rather white. There's a little bit of coloration in there, but that's pretty good. That tells me that this brush is, I could do it one more time, but it's going to be a very clean brush after this process. I'm going to rinse my brush really well, especially anything that is closer to the ferrule, this metal area here that's holding the hair of the brushes together. There's a lot of accumulation that happens here. And then I like to leave it under the water kind of for it to hold its own shape again. Sometimes I just get rid of a little bit of the water and then I just shape it. And there's two things that you can do. You can place it on top of a piece of clean paper at a bit of an angle. Some people actually know that, have created devices in order to hang your brushes like so, and they dry beautifully. All right, let's do one more brush. Notice how much paint. There's a lot of paint in there. By the way, these blotted pieces of paper, I'm just going to throw away in the trash. I'm going to use some more. One more time. getting rid of excess. Here, this is a very clean brush, guys. I know sometimes it can be a bit of a hassle, but trust me, when you use materials, these cost money, and it is important to take good care of them, so they will take care of you in exchange. And they would last you a lifetime. I've had these brushes for a very long time. Again, I'm just going to give it a bit of a reshape, and I'm just going to place it on my paper towel. And then I'm just going to clean the last one. Notice how much paint still in there after blotting the first time. Just opening up, separating a bit of the hair to give it a bit of a reshape, and place it like so, so they can air dry. Okay, guys? Thank you for listening.